them take. No more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come for my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol, pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a semi. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping. To the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, 'cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Hey everyone, good to see each and every one of you. Hey, Darlene, good to see you. Tracy, good to see you. Dee, good to see you, and a big happy birthday to you. Goldie, good to see you. Praying for you. Hope everything goes well on the 27th. We're praying. Cindy, good to see you. Love you. Praying for your safety with the storms. Love you. And with Steve. Darlene, good to see you. Love you. And baby brother, good to see you. Love you. Hope you're doing well. And Gator Girl, if you're watching, we're praying that God gives the doctors the knowledge and the wisdom to correct what's going on. We know God is the healer. He's the way maker, and we trust and believe. We give it to God. Good to see you, Susan. First one again, other than someone that was sneaky. She came in before you and dropped a couple of memberships. But good to see you, Susan. Love you. Jay Keeps, good to see you. Love you. And Bitbite, good to see you. Love you. I hope everyone is staying safe through these storms. Alrighty. Oh, Christopher. You already starting. You started before we even got on in band, and now you're starting. Yeah, I seen your little comment, but I didn't reply to it. Too late. The Sky's got it on her calendar now. Once she finds out somebody's birthday, she marks it on the calendar. And so it's a every year thing with her. So sorry, you got busted. I couldn't put it on Rumble yet because I had this one set up for tonight, but tonight I'll put it on Rumble so your Rumble family can see it. Just with Rumble, you only can set one stream up at a time. It's crazy. It's got its good and bad like YouTube. YouTube's got its good and bad. Maybe if you take a little bit of both of them and combine them to make one, it would be a good thing. Oh, let me see. SL20, good to see you, brother. Love you. Hope you're being safe. Everyone being safe. Okay, let me see. As you know, we voted on the national anthem, and there was only one oddball in the crowd that gave me a vote, and that was me. Everybody else voted for number one, so that's the one we're picking, unless Tracy feels like sending me her national anthem, and like I said, I would clip it and we can vote between number one and Tracy's. But number one won. See, that's the way you do a election, of voting, not like what California's doing out there. They're doing some shady stuff. All right, let me see. What do I have? Oh, yeah, an update on Sunday. You know, with the fight match, there was a terror plot that got stopped by the FBI and everyone. And here's the update of some pictures of the creeps who tried to hurt our patriots in D.C. Sunday. But praise God, they got stopped right in their tracks by his mother. So here we go. And this dude looks so creepy. Make mental institutions great again.
On that alleged plot to target people at the White House Freedom 250 event on Sunday. Federal officials say the suspects had planned to fly in bomb-packed drones to trigger evacuations, then have snipers shoot people as they were fleeing. A, quote, second wave would storm the White House gate. So, authorities arrested 5 people across several states, including 2 men from California, who prosecutors have charged with conspiracy to commit murder. These photographs you see here are part of the evidence against them. And investigators are also looking into 23 people who allegedly discussed attack plans through an encrypted app. Here's the Secret Service Deputy Director.
Just because we're done with Freedom 250 or that particular event doesn't mean we're going to stop. There are still suspects at large, and we're going to work it until everyone's been identified. I'd say it was unique due to the numbers involved, the level of planning involved. I will tell you that we've seen a significant increase in threat cases. We're up 40% this year in threat cases.
Justice correspondent David Spunt from Washington. David.
Hi, Harris. This morning, authorities are looking for the rest of those people involved in this alleged plot, one that may have been stopped by a concerned mother in Ohio. Those involved in the alleged plot were arrested in Ohio, Nebraska, Missouri, and California. In Ohio, investigators say that 19-year-old Tyson Proper, you see him here, his mother called police after she was worried about her son's conduct, including firearms purchases and his communications with people online and various chat groups. According to authorities, they seized several boxes of ammo and this rifle painted with an American flag. Proper did speak to investigators, spilling the beans on others allegedly involved in the plot via chat networks. In Southern California, authorities, via Proper's chats, arrested these two men. They're charged with conspiracy to commit murder, 24-year-old Brian Roa and 32-year-old Michael Thomas. In court documents, investigators say Proper was in touch with both men. They say that they have screen grabs from one of the phones of one of the alleged plotters that feature aerial photos and maps of locations in and around Washington, D.C. There were discussions about where snipers should be placed and drones launched. And sources say that according to the chat, the goal was to target, quote, capitalist elites, billionaires, or politicians who receive donations from the American-Israeli Public Affairs Committee, AIPAC. Harris, at this point, there is no indication that there is a foreign nexus regarding this alleged plot that thankfully never materialized. Harris.
All right. Thank you, David, very much. This terror plot does highlight the danger of the left's growing political violence problem. Watch.
I do think the political violence and rhetoric in this country is completely out of control. But thank God we've got good law enforcement, good FBI, because it didn't even get close to the point of execution.
The reality is whenever you have Democrats who are labeling Republicans Nazis every single day, calling ICE agents the Gestapo, you eventually expect something like this to happen. Somebody's going to listen to that and believe that they are the next Dietrich Bonhoeffer and act on that. And that's what we're seeing here.
So we've got some pictures of the lunatics, I call them. Christopher, your mom is already telling on you, boy. You better straighten up. I'm going to get Susan to come over here and straighten you out, boy. Susan, we need clean up over on YouTube. The owl is Christopher. Love you, brother. Hope you're doing well. D, don't you start now. Okay, Jay Keeps. We need you to take care of D over here now. Chris is getting some backup. We can't have it. Alrighty, let me see. I got that one. Okay, D. See, Christopher, now your sidekick has left the building to answer a phone. So now you're on your own. Now see what you say there. Keep on. I'll have to send over the heavy hitters over to YouTube. We got BitBot and we got SL20 on Rumble. We'll send them over here to YouTube to straighten you out a little. Sorry, Christopher. You just be nice and everything will be all right. You didn't borrow. You took without asking. Okay, let me see. I found this, and I laughed so hard at this. I thought we would need a good little laugh. So, watch this and see what y'all think.
Hey! Bad bird, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Mr. Cockatoo? Bad bird, what you gonna do?
Excuse me, can you help me? I trust you because you're wearing Crocs. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to find my pond, but I'm totally turned around. No, I just need directions. I'm not trying to get picked up by an adult. What is this, Roblox? Free slap! Release the Epstein files! Oh, wait, is that my pond? You're all right. I'm sorry I snapped at you. Just chuck me in. Go ahead, yeet me. Just flip me. No.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's like an alien.
No.
It's gonna get on my face.
How am I gonna get on your face? I can't even turn myself over. Thank you.
No, let's get you down by the water.
No. Sand's good.
You can do that part, I think.
Don't encourage her, please.
It's too far.
It is too far. Now off you go. Why are you rubbing me? I'm not a lamp. Genie's not gonna come out of my butt. Whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? No. I don't consent. I don't consent. What is wrong with you? Just leave me alone. Go collect some shells or something. It isn't funny. You hurled me like a discus. I'm worse off now than I was. No, don't touch me. Point that at you. Honey, if my tail was venomous, you'd be dead already. Please, for the love of Poseidon, just don't fall on me again. I can feel the water. No, that's good. This isn't a baptism. Just step back. Step.
Success!
Oh, I thought that was so cute. I laughed so hard I about fell out of the chair when I was watching that. I was like, bless them. Oh, me. Okay, and then I seen Johnny here. He went to DC to see how the cleanup was going on, and he talked to some lunatic Democrats, and he talked to some Republicans. So let's see what they're saying about the reflection pool and Trump's cleanup.
DC is getting a major facelift, courtesy of 47. So we sent Johnny to check it out.
America's 250. Trump is cleaning the swamp. How's it looking?
Amazing.
Beautiful. Best I've ever seen it.
Gorgeous, but hot.
You want me to fan you off?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
feel good?
no,
Much better.
You like it?
I do. It's great. I don't have my glasses on, but it's not looking too great without them.
What kind of glasses do you have?
Nice.
Democrat glasses.
Can I try them on?
Yeah, go for it.
My uncle
Ooh, I
likes
love
the red
socialism now.
skins.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Or
All
did.
this, all the National Guard, everything. That place.
You don't want the National Guard here.
Where's all the crime at? Where's all the crime at?
Since Judge Janine got in, it's dropped like a rock.
That.
Are they stupid? I mean, I don't get it.
I'm here at the newly renovated reflecting pool. It's painted American flag blue. And the Democrats are going to tell you, oh, there's green algae, it looks so bad. But there's pool guys cleaning it up right now.
Oh,
no
I'm
other
glad you
president
liked
would
it,
do that. But
Tracy.
President Trump is still cleaning it up. How is the reflecting pool looking?
I'll give you some letters. FDT. That's
Every
what I
now and
think.
then I
I think
can
what those
find a
letters
good
mean.
one.
You're smart.
I know.
Great. Needs a little bit of tweaking.
Looks full of green slush or slug or something.
There's pool guys all over the place cleaning it up.
Yep.
Rome wasn't built in a day, was it?
That's true, and I like to see them get it clean.
Magnificent. Makes me want to jump in it.
Go for it.
I wish.
You don't want to take your shirt off?
I could.
But you probably shouldn't.
I probably shouldn't. That's a great shirt.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Oh, yeah.
Obama tried to clean it up, but he couldn't get the job done.
Okay.
Trump's getting the job done.
Oh, I don't know if I can say that's true. You're talking to a diehard Democrat.
You're a Democrat?
I am.
Oh my God, I would have never guessed.
Very much so. I'm also very anti-MAGA.
Really?
Yes.
Would you say that you have TDS?
No. I recently actually just heard about that term, and I was like, what is that?
Did your doctor tell you about it?
No, my boyfriend did.
You're a
Oh no, blue hair. Uh-oh.
We're at Union Station, and President Trump has turned on the fountains. This place used to be flooded with homeless.
Good riddance.
Now Trump's turned on the water in these fountains.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's really Water's world.
What's Water's World?
Water's a good guy. Jesse.
Democrats are all upset that Trump is making D.C. beautiful. Why?
I have no idea. I'm independent, so I don't even know what the Democrats believe in.
Who's your favorite Democrat?
Barack Obama, the first black president of the United States of America.
What about Kamala?
I never heard of her.
Are you outraged over the ballroom?
No, I'm happy about it. Is it necessary?
Ballroom, that doesn't bother me.
No, I wish I could go in there and dance.
There we go.
Let's go.
Was that your first time being trolled by a guy?
No.
Do you feel safe in D.C.?
I feel safe anywhere I go.
What are you packing?
Gum.
Gum to protect yourself.
No, the gum's to protect you from my breath.
Your breath smells terrible.
We may just have an Iran deal.
I'll believe it when I see it.
How many times have I heard that?
I'll see it when I believe it.
You mean you
happening?
believe it when you see it?
Yeah, there we go.
No other president could do some of this I'm doing.
What do you want to tell Jesse Waters, Fox News?
Keep messing with Gutfeld on the 5. It's fun to watch.
Do you know who I am?
I do not.
Here's Johnny.
Johnny.
So that's what they think about the cleanup. Oh, I'm glad you loved it, Cindy. I'm glad you loved it. I think I'm going to dye my hair blue. Yeah. I think I'm going to dye my hair blue. I'm going undercover. I'm going to dye my hair blue and see how I get along with them. See if I could get any intel. And I'll dye Sky's hair pink. Mine will be blue and Sky's will be pink. We'll go undercover. All right, let me see what else I got. Oh, I found this and I think it's amazing and I love it. And I think it's a good thing for the military to have. I hope they order a ton of these because I believe it will save lives. So let's watch this amazing thing.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Tonight we have an exclusive glimpse into the future of warfare. Fox went behind the scenes with the company that built the Navy drone that pulled off the amazing rescue of 2 American helicopter pilots after their chopper was shot down near the Strait of Hormuz. Correspondent Brooke Taylor is in Austin, Texas.
I'm trying to find out the secret.
An exclusive look at the technology making waves in naval warfare. The Corsair helped rescue 2 American pilots after Iran downed their Apache helicopter near the Strait of Hormuz earlier this month, marking the first publicly known rescue mission involving a U.S. military drone boat. It's designed and built by Texas-based defense company Saronic.
The U.S. military does not leave people behind. We were able to rescue them with an autonomous platform without putting additional sailors or soldiers in harm's way. That is a massive, massive accomplishment and opens up a lot of capabilities for commanders moving forward.
And instead of someone sitting behind a computer controlling its every move, an operator is able to assign these vessels a mission and then they could carry it out on their own.
One of the best things about robots is robots don't get tired and it offers risk reduction.
Saronic is expanding its fleet, giving Fox a first look. This entire large ship we're looking at fully autonomous.
Fully autonomous. That is absolutely critical to everything that we do.
The 52-foot vessel is called the Mirage. It's designed to travel farther, carry heavier payloads, and take on more demanding missions. The Saronic fleet can be built faster and at a fraction of the cost of traditional warships, something the CEO says is critical to compete with China in the next generation of warfare.
China can outbuild us 230 to 1 in terms of shipbuilding capacity. Scale is what is needed to have an overwhelming effect on the battlefield. Scale is what the Navy is missing right now.
In Austin, Brooke Taylor, Fox News.
All J keeps. I would try to be sneaky, but most likely, as soon as I opened my mouth up, they would know. They would probably tar and feather me. I would get busted as soon as I didn't agree with something they said. I would get it. I'd be running, Darlene, Tracy, help, Cindy, help, they're chasing me. Hey, Party Bonza, good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Love you, brother. Okay, I got one more quick one, and it's the results last night from more of the primaries.
It's another primary night right here in America, and with results pouring in from 4 separate states, along with our nation's capital in D.C., our very own Kevin Corke breaking it all down. All right, Kevin, you got all the details. 4 races, NDC, big night.
Big night indeed, my friend, and another series of litmus tests, if you will, for the coveted Trump endorsement, especially for those GOP candidates that find themselves in races, especially those runoffs.
I know you
Let me
missed
take it to
me.
the great state of Georgia first, Sean, and that's where we find the president backing Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones over successful businessman Rick Jackson in the state's gubernatorial race, and it's still too soon to call, but so far, so good for Jackson. Meantime, in the Senate, that one's already in the books. The president backed Collins. He comes away as a winner, does Mike, over Brian Kemp-backed former football coach Derek Dooley. How about Alabama? Another Senate runoff to tell you about there. Congressman Barry Moore and a real toss-up against former Navy SEAL Jared Hudson. Despite a major cash advantage, a very tight race, too soon to call, although Moore looks to be in the catbird seat at this hour. How about the Sooner State of Oklahoma? That's where the president and his allies have backed the former state senator, Mike Mazzei. But Attorney General Gentner Drummond is running a strong race there. We'll keep an eye on that, as well as keeping an eye on what's happening here in the nation's capital, a mayoral race. Former Councilman Kenyon McDuffie and progressive council member Janice Lewis going head-to-head. The city continues to lurch leftward. If you didn't know that, you know now. We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight. That's making a lot of people here in the nation's capital just a bit nervous. I'll keep an eye on it for you, but for now, Sean, back to you.
Kevin, you're the one guy in D.C. that never gets nervous, so I know that part.
You're right.
Kevin Corke, thank you.
Oh, ready. I don't think they got all the votes, all the counting done yet, SL. I don't know. You talking about the DC one? I don't know. That was all that they showed. I don't know. I don't know. Alrighty, let me see. And then I got a baby Trump for you. And then, well, no, I'll play it after while I get the study guide for Haggai. I will play the baby Trump one. We only got a minute to rock and roll. Oh, I think they said that the the Trump pick for Georgia won. I think they said. I'm bad with names and stuff. Politicking. I'm bad. I'm bad at politicking. 3, 2, 1, and here's y'all's winner.
Oh, say, and you see by the dawn's early light was
twilight that's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular upon spur, singing up, gay through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
USA, USA, USA. Alrighty. Everyone, please keep Cindy in your prayers. She just messaged me and said that she had to go back in the closet. So, meaning that the tornado was on the ground. So keep her in your prayers, please, everyone. Alrighty. Let me see. Let me play Baby Trump while I grab the study guide for Hey Guy. Pray and sing. Oh, wait a minute. I about done it again. Okay. Back that plan up a little bit. Here's our heroes that gave the ultimate sacrifice. Rest in peace, heroes. Thank you for your service.
And memories, photographs and the rosary. She hangs her head as the choir sings, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries. 'Cause her family was waiting at home and was praying for him to survive. That folded flag that she now owns, she holds it close tonight. Shots ring out, another angel cries. Open up the gates when he arrives. As he fell to the ground, there was no fear in his eyes. They'll bury him before they bury his bride. Yeah. This is for my people that are.
Rest in peace, heroes. Praying for your families. And again, thank you for your service, all of our military. And then for the lives that was stolen by the illegal aliens, immigrants, whatever you want to call them. Rest in peace, angels. Praying for your families.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Yeah, 'cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing and the angels choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and invention? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. Since you've arrived.
Yep, we have to keep trusting and believing in God. His plan is always better than our plan. Okay. Let me you're all welcome, but thank y'all for being here. Y'all, it's y'all that makes the channel, not me. All right, here's Baby Trump while I pull the study guide real quick.
How important is it for you to listen to everyday Americans when
Very
it comes
important.
to policy making on a
These
daily
people
basis?
built the country, not the complainers. The complainers didn't build the country. These people built the country, whether it's fishermen or farmers or anything else. Me, guys like me, they built the country. I watch all these ingrates. They're always complaining. They didn't build anything. They couldn't build anything. Look at what's happened in Minnesota, Somalia. All these people came in from Somalia. They ripped off our system. You have the woman who married her brother. She came in and married her brother. Isn't that wonderful? And then she talks about the Constitution of the United States. She comes from Somalia. They don't have constitutions in Somalia. They don't have police. They don't have, all they have is people that run around shooting each other. And then she comes and tells us how to run our country. I don't like it. These people don't like it, I can tell you. I think I can speak for you.
Yeah.
She comes in, Ilhan Omar. She comes in, she tells us how to run the United States of America. And she comes from a place without anything. Probably among the worst countries in the world. And she says, the Constitution of the United States protects me. She shouldn't be protected. She honestly, she should be thrown out of the country. She's corrupt. And most of the people that came in are corrupt.
When
and
is
the
she
whole
going?
voting system is corrupt in Minnesota.
I'll help her
I
pay.
won Minnesota 3 times, easily. I won almost every county, but they didn't give it to me. It's a corrupt system, very corrupt state. The governor is terrible. The attorney general is terrible. They're all very corrupt people. Yeah.
Okay, Tracy, Cindy, we're praying for you. Just be safe. Just be safe. Like I tell everyone, we'll be here. You just take care of yourself and make sure you're safe. We're always here. Alrighty. Here we go with Haggai, the study guide, and then we'll do the trivia.
The book of the prophet Haggai. It's one of the smaller prophetic books, but crucially important in the overall story of the Hebrew Bible. So for centuries, the Hebrew prophets had been accusing Israel of breaking their covenant with God through idolatry and injustice, and they warned that God would send the great empire of Babylon to take out Jerusalem, destroy the temple, and haul off the people into exile. And it all happened in the year 587 BC. But that wasn't the end of the story. The prophets also believed that there was still hope, and that God would one day bring back a transformed remnant of his people Israel to live in a new Jerusalem, where God's presence would live in their midst. Now, when we turn to Haggai, the year is 520 BC, nearly 70 years after the exile. And the Babylonian Empire has recently collapsed, and the world is now ruled by the Persians. Now, they allowed the return of any exiled Israelites who wanted to go back to Jerusalem, which still lay in ruins. And so under the leadership of a high priest named Joshua and Zerubbabel, an heir from the line of David, and a group of exiles, they all returned and began to rebuild the city and their lives. Remember the story from the book of Ezra, chapters 1 to 6. So our hopes are high, and the future seems very bright, but it's not, actually, at least from Haggai's point of view. The book consists of 4 sections that summarize Haggai's message given to the people of Jerusalem over the course of 4 months. He opens by accusing the people of misplaced priorities. And so yes, they have come back to Jerusalem, but they're spending all of their time and resources rebuilding their own fancy houses, while the temple still lay in ruins from its destruction from 70 years ago. So Haggai asks, are your own houses really more important than your allegiance to God? This neglect, Haggai says, is tantamount to the covenant rebellion of their ancestors, which is why the land is still unproductive, why they've been struck with famine and drought. And here Haggai's quoting from the list of covenant curses in the book of Deuteronomy. And so Haggai's challenging words, they're followed by a story of the people's response. Remember also the story in Ezra chapter 5. We're told that Zerubbabel, Joshua, the remnant of the people, were provoked by Haggai's message, and they were motivated. They started rebuilding the temple. So in the next section, Haggai follows up 1 month later, and he addresses some problems of shattered expectations among the people. So the temple that they're rebuilding is really pretty unimpressive. It's nothing compared to the glory of the temple Solomon built here some 500 years earlier. And so morale was really low for finishing the project. And so Haggai reminds the people of the great prophetic promises of the future kingdom of God and about this temple. He draws from the earlier prophets, especially Isaiah and Micah, about the new Jerusalem, and that it would be the place from which God would redeem the whole world and where all nations would come and participate in God's kingdom, resulting in an era of peace. And so the temple, it plays a key role in God's plans for the future. And Haggai calls on the people to work in hope despite the disappointing circumstances. In the third section, Haggai follows up 2 months later with a call to covenant faithfulness, and he engages some priests in a conversation about ritual purity. Remember all the key ideas from the book of Leviticus. So he says, if someone goes and touches a dead body and becomes ritually impure or marked by death, and then they go and touch some food, is that food impure too? And the priests, knowing the book of Leviticus, say, yes, it's impure. And then Haggai turns this into a parable. He says, this is how it is with the people of Israel and what they're putting their hands to in rebuilding the temple. If the current generation doesn't humble themselves, if they don't turn from injustice and apathy, then Haggai says whatever they build with their hands, including this new temple, will be impure too. Haggai's challenge is that it's only by true repentance and covenant faithfulness that their building efforts will result in God bringing his kingdom and blessing. And so, in a sense, Israel's future lay in their hands. God's waiting for his people to be faithful. And so the choice that Haggai's laying before the exiled generation is very similar to the challenge Moses gave the wilderness generation before entering the land. Their obedience will lead to blessing and success, while faithlessness will lead to ruin. The book concludes with Haggai's summary of the future hope of God's kingdom. He's going to make the New Jerusalem the center of his glorious international kingdom. And from there, he will confront and defeat evil among the nations. He reminds people of the defeat of Pharaoh's army in the Exodus story. God will fulfill here his promise to David and establish the king from his line. And in Haggai's day, that was represented by Zerubbabel. And so the book ends with the choice of a bright future just hanging there. So the question is, will Haggai's generation be faithful to God? Will they experience the fulfillment of all these promises? And Zerubbabel, will he be faithful? Will he turn out to be the Messianic king? And you have to just keep reading into the final 2 books of the prophets, Zechariah and Malachi, to find out. But you can see how this little book contains a great challenge to every generation of God's people, that our choices really matter, and that the faithfulness and obedience of God's people is part of how God has chosen to work out his purposes in the world. And so this surprising truth should motivate humility and action in God's people as they look forward to God's coming kingdom. And that is the message of the book of Haggai.
Alrighty, so that's the book of Haggai. D, if you're tricking me, I want Goldie to send me a copy of your birth certificate. I think you've been hanging around Chris too much. Well, I just blew it then, didn't I? I thought it was today. I just plumb up and blown it. Chris, yeah, right. Alrighty. Let's grab the quiz and let's get started. This is the one, I believe, the site that I do not care much for, but it has the more questions on it. And we only got 2 more books and then we'll be in the New Testament. We will have completed the Old Testament. We got Zechariah and Malachi. And after we finish those 2, we would have completed all of the Old Testament. Whoop, whoop. So, let me grab the quiz. Alrighty. Yep, that's right. Alrighty. Here we go.
And Trivia Channel. Today, we're diving into the book of Haggai with 30 detailed questions that will test your understanding of this prophetic call to rebuild and restore. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video to support our content. After the quiz, share your score in the comments. We love seeing how well you do. Are you ready? Let's get started. Question 1. What is the main historical context of the book of Haggai? A. The Babylonian exile. B. The reign of King David. C. The rebuilding of the temple post-exile. D. The conquest of Canaan. Answer.
Oh, crap. Might as well go ahead and play it. We'll start with 2.
The rebuilding of the temple post-exile. The main historical context of the book of Haggai is the period following the Babylonian exile, when the Jewish community is struggling
Everybody
to
gets a
rebuild
free,
the temple in
free
Jerusalem.
one on this one.
Haggai's prophecies are aimed at encouraging and motivating the returned exiles to complete the temple's construction, emphasizing its significance for their spiritual and communal restoration. Question 2. Who was the king of Persia during the time of Haggai's prophecies? A. Cyrus the Great. B. Darius the Great. C. Xerxes I. D. Artaxerxes I.
Now, I got you now. I was out of shape. I'm saying B. Darius the Great.
Yeah, I'll go with B.
Okay, we got Tracy coming in hot with a B. We got Darlene with a B. Christopher with a B. And D with a B.
Estelle with a B. Jake keeps B. Susan B. And I went with B.
Alrighty.
Answer B. Darius the Great. During the time of Haggai's prophecies, Darius the Great was the king of Persia. His reign is significant in the context of Haggai's message, as it was under Darius that the decree to allow the Jews to rebuild the temple in Jerusalem was reinforced, following initial permissions granted by Cyrus the Great.
I don't know when you'll get a
Question
D.
3. What specific task does Haggai challenge the people of Judah to undertake? A. Rebuilding the city walls of Jerusalem. B. Rebuilding the temple of Jerusalem. C. Reforming their religious practices. D. Establishing new trade routes.
Oh, I'm going with B. What about B? D, does that work? We got Christopher with a C. We got Tracy with a B. We got Darlene coming in with a B. And we got D with B's.
Jay keeps with a B. Susan with a B. SL20 with a B. And I'm following the leader. B.
Ready? Here we go. Praise the Lord. Mail's okay.
Answer B. Rebuilding the temple of Jerusalem. Haggai specifically challenges the people of Judah to undertake the task of rebuilding the temple of Jerusalem. He links the rebuilding of the temple with the restoration of the people's fortunes and emphasizes it as a critical step in renewing their covenant relationship with God. Question 4. How does Haggai address the leaders of Judah, specifically Zerubbabel and Joshua? A. As opponents of the temple project. B. As righteous leaders without flaws. C. As crucial leaders in the rebuilding effort. Lee as irrelevant to the rebuilding process.
I know it has to do with the rebuilding. I'm torn. I'm torn between C and D.
Boy, I think they'd be crucial.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm going C.
Fingers. I'm going to C.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to C too. Leering here. I'm leering. Okay, we got Christopher with a D. We got Darlene with a C. We got Tracy with a C. And we got D coming in hot with a... You removed it. That's not nice. C.
Oh, because, yeah, okay. Jay Keeps with a C, Susan with a C, SL20C, and I also took C.
Alrighty. The answer is...
Answer C, as crucial leaders in the rebuilding effort.
Right.
Haggai addresses the leaders of Judah, specifically Zerubbabel, the governor, and Joshua, the high priest, as crucial leaders in the rebuilding effort. He directly speaks to them in his prophecies, urging them to lead by example and encouraging them in their roles to ensure the successful completion of the temple. Question 5. What is the primary theme of Haggai's message to the returned
I like
exiles?
grapes.
A. Retribution for past sins. B. The inevitability of defeat. C. Hope and encouragement for rebuilding. D. The importance of political alliances.
See, I got this one. It's the only one with a rebuilding. C.
Again, yep.
See, it's a little book and they just reword things, I think.
And we're only on question 5.
I know. Already starting. We got Christopher coming in hot with a C. We got Tracy with a C. We got Darlene with a C. And we got D with a C.
All right, we got Susan with a C, SL20 with a C, Jay Keeps with a C, and I also picked C.
Alrighty. C's across the board.
Answer C. Hope and encouragement for rebuilding. The primary theme of Haggai's message to the returned exiles is hope and encouragement for rebuilding the temple. He motivates the people by connecting the reconstruction of the temple with God's blessing and the restoration of their national and spiritual identity. Question 6. What reasons does Haggai give for the economic hardship faced by the people? A. External enemies and natural disasters. B. Laziness and lack of ambition. C. Divine displeasure with their neglect of the temple. D. Poor agricultural techniques.
I'm going with C. Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going with C again.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong.
Natural disaster. So I'm going with C. I was getting ready to say A, but then I reread it, and I think C. Could be wrong.
No, it seems to be the trend over here, so I'll stick with it.
Christopher with a B. We got Darlene coming in hot with a C. We got Tracy with a C. And we got D with a C.
Jay keeps, Susan, SL, and myself. We all pick C.
Alrighty.
Answer C. Divine displeasure with their neglect of the temple. Haggai gives the reason for the economic hardship faced by the people as divine displeasure with their neglect of the temple. He connects their material struggles directly to their spiritual priorities, suggesting that their hardships will ease once they prioritize the rebuilding of the temple. Question 7. How does Haggai link the temple's condition to the well-being of the people? A. Claims it has no effect. B. Suggests it is only a minor factor. C. Indicates it is central to their prosperity. D. Describes it as irrelevant in the modern era.
And I believe once again C.
Yeah, what is this, a C quiz?
I
No way.
guess so. It seems like it.
Didn't it start out with C too? It was, yeah, the first one was a C.
Yeah, because
You gave it to us.
yeah, because I was out of shape on my clicking. We got Christopher with a C. Tracy coming in hot with a C. We got Darlene with a C. And we got D with a C.
And again, Jay keeps, Susan, SL, and myself all pick C.
SL, I hope you're enjoying this. He likes it when they got a lot of questions.
Indicates that it is central to their prosperity. Haggai links the condition of the temple directly to the well-being of the people,
What in the
indicating
world are
that it is
these two
central to their
doing over
prosperity.
here?
He teaches that their spiritual commitment, demonstrated through their efforts to rebuild the temple, will lead to divine blessings and material prosperity. Question 8. What specific date does Haggai begin his prophetic ministry according to the text? A. The first day of Nisan in the second year of Darius. B. The 6th month of the second year of Darius. C. The 7th month of the first year of Cyrus.
I don't
D.
remember.
The 12th month of the 5th year of Xerxes.
Chris.
I got this one. It's B. B. I'm confident. B.
I SL 20 threw that up there right away too. So, yep, I'll go B. I'm cheating.
Oh, giving me some good snacks. I don't wanna.
It's healthy. She should eat that.
Christopher with a C. He's going along with the C's. We
Yeah, you
got
can dip that stuff.
Tracy.
You can dip that stuff in ranch dressing. It's not bad. It would mask the taste. You wouldn't even know it.
Ew, mushrooms, cucumber.
Well, I'm not a mushroom person.
Broccoli.
Go ahead. I'm
Celery.
sorry.
We got Chris still going with the C. We got Tracy with a B. We got Darlene with a B. And we got D coming in hot with a B.
Chris can change that because he threw that C up there before all the answers were read. He just went C. I mean, it's been the trend. SL with a B, Susan with a B, Jay keeps B, and I also picked B. Chris is staying. Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to get me healthy. There's been a lot of people that tried and got denied, Christopher.
Answer B. The 6th month of the second year of Darius. Haggai begins his prophetic ministry on the first day of the 6th month of the second year of King Darius' reign.
Oh, he said
This
he'll go with
specific
B.
dating within the text helps to anchor his prophecies in a clear historical context and
Now we're
emphasizes the
talking,
urgency
Susan.
of his message.
Susan's giving me
Question
popcorn.
9. How many major addresses
Tracy?
or messages does Haggai deliver to the people?
Empty
A,
calories.
1. B, 2. C, 3.
That's what I need.
D, 4.
I got to catch my pounds back up.
Yeah,
I've
right. You
lost
need
them.
calories. Popcorn ain't going to give you nothing.
It,
Nope. Unless it has a ton of butter on it. Then you're going to cholesterol yourself. Mm-hmm.
and some of that little powder stuff you put on it. That
Oh, yeah, the
cheddar
little powdered
cheese.
cheese.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
not healthy.
Oh. Let me see. None.
Nobody's jumping over on
Oh,
this
mercy.
side.
I'm going to say D.
Oh,
D,
there we
there
go.
you
Jay Keeps
go.
did too. No, I think you're right, Jay Keeps.
We got Christopher with a D. We got Darlene with a D. We got Tracy with a D. And then we got D coming in with a D. That was a long D. D.
Okay, we got Jay Keeps with a D, Susan with a D, SLD, and I took a D.
Yeah, but you didn't do SLs like I done D's over
Well, he
here.
did that after he did D. It was his second answer. D.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
SL, you got to keep them straight.
Answer D4. Haggai delivers 4 major addresses or messages to the people throughout his book. Each address deals with different aspects of the challenges and encouragements around the rebuilding of the temple and serves to motivate the leaders and people
Oh,
to complete
yeah,
the
D.
divine mandate. Question 10. What is the
So good.
significance of the date mentioned in Haggai for the start of the temple work? A. It marks an ancient festival. B. It coincides with the king's birthday. C. It is symbolic of new beginnings. D. It corresponds to an astrological event.
Oh, Christopher, you need to try it. It's amazing. I'm going with C, symbolic of new beginnings.
Oh, pardon me. Um, looks like Chris went with C. Oh, SL20, you think it's C again? Yeah, fine. Learning mode.
Okay.
Learning mode.
We got Christopher with a C. We got D coming in hot with a C. And Tracy with a C. And Darlene with a C.
Jay Keeps with a C. Susan with a C. SL20 with the, I think it's C again. And I also tagged along with C.
Alrighty.
Answer C. It is symbolic of new beginnings. The date mentioned in Haggai for the start of the temple work is significant as it symbolizes new beginnings. Starting the work at this specific time represents a new phase in the lives of the exiles, emphasizing renewal and the reestablishment of their covenant relationship with God through obedience to his commands. Question 11. What prophetic sign does Haggai promise concerning Zerubbabel? A. He will become a great warrior. B. He will be like a signet ring. C. He will be exiled to Babylon. D. He will betray his people.
Oh. I'm thinking B. Because remember on that movie, they was talking about the signet ring?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking B. Using Tina's logic here. Could be wrong.
Derek, what state are you in again? I mean, I know are you in Indiana? Because I know that that line of storms went through Illinois and is going through Indiana. Eventually, he's going to get to Ohio.
I think he's the upper part of Ohio.
Ohio? Okay. We had one little batch of tornado stuff come through in Wisconsin that's south of me, but I think it's pretty well gone now.
Well, I pray for all of y'all.
No,
Stay safe.
I'm sorry. Did you read all your answers and I missed it, or?
Oh, no. I was spaced out. We got Christopher with a D. We got Tracy coming in hot with a B. We got Darlene with a B.
Where are we? SL with a B, Jay Keeps with the B, Susan with the B. I picked B, but I picked B twice. So, all right. I think we're ready.
Well, D says it's raining so hard, can't even see out his cameras. Well, please be careful. Oh, Christopher, pizza, French fries. Ah.
Oh, those storms are flying through Indiana.
And D with a B. Please be careful, y'all. Cindy and D. Anybody in the path of them? Please.
Yeah, so I doubled down, but I don't know what I'm doing here.
B, he will be like a signet ring. Haggai promises that Zerubbabel will be like a signet ring, symbolizing God's chosen leader through whom authority and identity are confirmed. This metaphor highlights Zerubbabel's importance in God's plan and his ongoing commitment to the Davidic line, even in the post-exilic period. Question 12. How does Haggai describe the future glory of the temple? A, as less than its former glory. B, as equal to its former state. C, as greater than its former glory. D, as indeterminate and unclear.
I think since it's his future, I think C. Wait. Yeah, I think C. Greater. Because he would want it to be greater. He wouldn't want it to be equal or less than what he had just done. Yeah, I'm going C.
When in doubt, C.
Good night, D. Be safe. Praying for you and Goldie. Love you, big brother. Okay, we got Christopher with a C. Darlene coming in hot with a C. And Tracy with a C. I think that's all of mine because D just left.
All right. Jay Keeps C, SL20 with a C, Susan C, and I took C.
Alrighty, here we go.
Answer C, as greater than its former glory. Haggai describes the future glory of the temple as greater than its former glory. He prophesies that the splendor of the new temple will surpass that of the first, filled with peace and prosperity, indicating a divine blessing and greater spiritual significance.
D, don't you dare.
Temple. Question 13. What does Haggai say will happen to the nations that oppose Judah? A, They will become allies of Judah. B. They will be destroyed. C. They will overpower Judah. D. They will remain neutral.
I'm thinking B. You tell him, Darlene. You got more pull with D. We got Christopher.
No, Susan, there's
With
30
a
questions.
B. And we got Tracy with a
Oh.
B. We got Darlene with a B. Chris, don't egg it on. Y'all, man. SL's the calm one of the crowd. Last storm, you wanted to go outside and take pictures.
Yeah, I do.
Y'all.
That's because you can tell, you can feel the pressure when it's time to go in, the air pressure, everything changes. You know when it's going to come. So, all right, Susan with a B, SL B, Jay keeps B, and myself with a B. Derek, you have a tree in the road now? I was watching, oh my goodness, Max, and one of his weather spotters tonight literally was trying to avoid and drove right into the tornado. It was amazing. I mean, he he's praying, he's asking God to save us, please, oh please. And then as soon as he knew he was in the clear, all of a sudden F-bomb, or not F-bombs, but swears came on. I'm like, it's not going to work, buddy. But but it was amazing. His car, I mean, and he had very little damage to it, but it was like you could see in his camera that he was in the middle of this thing as it went across the road. Then as soon as he went down the road, like what you're experiencing, there were big trees down. So yeah, these storms are coming through with winds and such. So stay safe.
CD, that's your sign. Take it. Take a hint.
Well, he's got to check
Do
on his
not
daughters.
go
I get
out.
it. You got to check on your kids. I get it. So
Walk.
there's more coming. That's the problem.
It's hard to have a car or truck though anywhere. You could jump into a ditch or.
No, you can. Actually, I was surprised he did. The spotter didn't get out of his truck, realizing the rules. But again, when you're in the middle of it, Jay keeps it. I'm making it sound more dramatic than it was. It wasn't like, I mean, it was more of, even though the words he was saying, the words were more or less unbelief that it passed with. Yeah, I guess you would. I'll see if I can find the clip later if we can't show it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Darlene. Probably would blow him away. I guess he'd be safer in a car or truck. But
all right, so I've completely lost where we were at. We all answered,
I
right?
got Darlene with a B. Yeah.
And we were all B's over here.
All right. And Susan said, Chris, behave. Okay, Chris, Susan's going to pop up over here. Take care of you.
Answer B. They will be destroyed. Haggai
Just
says
be
that the
careful,
nations
Dee.
that
We're
oppose
praying
Judah will
for
be
you.
destroyed. This reflects a common prophetic theme where God intervenes to protect his people from their enemies, ensuring that those who threaten his plans will ultimately face divine retribution. Question 14. How does Haggai's prophecy reflect the covenant themes from earlier prophets? A. By ignoring them completely. B. By contradicting earlier teachings. C. By reaffirming God's promises and requirements. D. By introducing completely new doctrines.
I think I'm going to C. I think. Using my logic too, throwing in there. It's the longest one. Okay, we got
It's the longest one.
Christopher.
Word count.
Look at it. Its requirements is longer than doctrines or
Right.
teachings. So it's the longest. We got Christopher with a C. We got Tracy coming in hot with a C. And we got Darlene with a C.
SL with a C, J Cape C, Susan C, and I also took C.
Sure is a lot of C's on this one so far.
There is.
Answer C. By reaffirming God's promises and requirements. Haggai's prophecy reflects the covenant themes from earlier prophets by reaffirming God's promises and requirements. He emphasizes the importance of obedience to God's law, the consequences of neglect, and the blessings tied to compliance.
Yay,
consistent with the
Christopher.
messages delivered by earlier
Hope you
prophets
do.
like Isaiah and Jeremiah. Question 15. What metaphor does Haggai use to describe the people's initial lethargy about rebuilding the temple? A. As sleeping through a storm. B. As lions without courage. C. As mountains that don't move. D. As dew that appears and vanishes.
Ooh. I think I'm going with A. We got Christopher
Yeah.
with an A. We got Darlene with an A. And we got Tracy coming in hot with an A.
Yeah, I took A. Susan's with an A. I'm wondering if we have some rumble lag. I think we might. She keeps SL.
I wouldn't copy off of me too much, Tracy. Sometimes my logic don't work out too swiftly.
All right. J keeps with an A and SLA.
Alrighty.
Answer A. As sleeping through a
Hey.
storm. Haggai uses the metaphor of people sleeping through a storm to describe their initial lethargy about rebuilding the temple. This image conveys their lack of awareness and urgency regarding the spiritual and communal significance of their task, prompting Haggai's calls to action and awakening. Question 16. How does the book of Haggai conclude? A. With a prediction of immediate destruction. B. With a renewed call to idolatry. C. With a promise of God's presence and blessing. D. With an open-ended question about the future.
I am going 99.9% with C. OSL was thinking. He was thinking. We got Christopher with a C. We got Tracy with a C. And we got Darlene coming in hot with a C.
We have SL20 with a C. I took C. Susan with C and J keeps with C.
Yay! C's across the board. Again.
Answer C. With a promise of God's presence and blessing. The book of Haggai concludes with a promise of God's continued presence and blessing, particularly through the assurance given to Zerubbabel about his role in God's plan. This conclusion emphasizes
I
God's
can handle
commitment to
that,
his people
Chris.
and the
Apples and
significance of the rebuilt temple
strawberries.
as a
Yeah,
symbol
I'm
of
good with
restored
them.
relationship and divine favor. Question 17. What promises does Haggai make about the prosperity of Judah after the temple is rebuilt? A. Ongoing struggles and famine. B. Prosperity and abundant harvest. C. Military defeat and subjugation. D. Isolation from neighboring nations.
I'm thinking B.
Oh, you gotta make this good. No problem.
We got Christopher with a B.
Yep.
We
B.
got Darlene with a B. True, Chris, true. No, I like grapes too. Grapes is healthy. And we got Tracy coming in hot with a B. And I like watermelon, cantaloupe.
Susan with a B. Jay Keeps B. SL20 with a B. And I also took B.
Alrighty. Got B's across the board.
Answer B. Prosperity and abundant harvest. Haggai promises prosperity and abundant harvest for Judah once the temple is rebuilt. He links the physical reconstruction of the temple with spiritual renewal and material blessings, suggesting that their obedience to God's
like any
command to
type of
rebuild the temple
peppers
will lead to divine
or
provision and
onions.
prosperity.
What?
Question 18. What challenge does Haggai present regarding ritual purity? A. He claims it is irrelevant in God's eyes. B. He challenges the priest about their understanding of purity laws. C. He denies the existence of purity laws. D. He promotes a new set of purity laws.
Oh, Lord. I'm just going to B because it's the longest. I give up on them purity laws. Too many going on, so I'm going with B. I have no clue. Don't follow me.
I'm using your logic. So whether I
This
follow
is
you or
just-
not, that would be, yeah.
This is just a shot in the dark right here. No, Chris says he's using my logic. Okay, we got Christopher with coming in hot with a B. We got Darlene with a B and Tracy with a B.
And over here we have SL with a B, Susan B, Jay Keeps B, and I took B.
B's across the board.
Answer B. He challenges the priest about their understanding of purity laws. Haggai presents a challenge regarding ritual purity by questioning the priests about their understanding of purity laws, using this dialogue to illustrate how the people's work and offerings are defiled due to their neglect of the temple. This challenge underscores the need for both physical and spiritual purity in their service to God. Question 19.
We'll stop
How
at
does Haggai
20.
motivate the people to
Okay.
restart the temple building
Okay,
project?
deal.
A. By threatening them with curses. B. By reminding them of past glories. C. By promising divine blessings for obedience. D. By offering monetary rewards.
This looks like C.
Yeah, I think I remember her in that one. Her in that one. We got Christopher with a C. Tracy coming in hot with a C. Darlene with a C.
I'm waiting one more, but okay. I went with C. Jay Keeps with a C. Susan with C. And wait, SL with a C. There you go.
Alrighty, here we go. C's across the board.
Answer C. By promising divine blessings for obedience. Haggai motivates the people to restart the temple building project by promising divine blessings for obedience. He connects their commitment to rebuilding the temple with receiving God's favor, implying that their efforts will be rewarded with prosperity and protection. Question 20. What does
Last
Haggai
one for
predict about the peace of
tonight.
the coming kingdom? A. It will be a time of war and conflict. B. It will be marked by unparalleled peace.
Praying, Cindy.
C. It will be disrupted by frequent natural disasters. D. It will be short-lived and chaotic.
Everybody say a special prayer for Cindy's son. He got a direct hit from the tornado or the storm. She just said. I think I'm going with B. We got
Yep.
Christopher with a D.
You meant B, Chris, right?
Sometimes I think he likes to argue with me. He knows the right answer. He just argues with me. Tracy with a B. And Darlene coming in hot with a B.
Jay Keeps with a B. I went with B. Susan with a B. And SL with a B. And lots of prayers coming in, Cindy, from over on Rumble.
Yep, we're all praying for your son, Cindy. And Chris switched to a B. So it's B's across the board. Question.
Answer B. It will be marked by unparalleled peace. Haggai predicts that the coming kingdom, symbolized by the future glory of the temple, will be marked by unparalleled peace. He speaks of a time when God will grant peace in the place, indicating a future state of harmony and divine presence that transcends the current struggles. Question 21.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay, well, I'm going to log off so you can say goodnight.
All right. I love you. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. Love you. Good night.
Alrighty, family. Let's go over our prayer list real quick before we jump off, because we got some more prayers to add to the list. If you would you please pray for Betty, Stephen, her and the family. Remember D and his knee and ribs. He's still in recovery. Goldie, her upcoming surgery, July the 27th, on her left shoulder. It's going to be a total replacement. And Dee's dad. Remember Teacup, her upcoming surgery on her other eye. Remember Darlene and her family. Bonnie and Cindy Chase, keep them in your prayers, that God gives them strength. Cindy and Mel, keep them in your prayers. And Cindy's son, that she just announced got a direct hit from the storm or tornado. Keep them in your prayers. Anybody in the path of the storm, keep everyone in your prayers. D is in the path of the storm. Anyone. And remember Santa, that God keeps letting him enjoy teaching them little children the Bible. Remember Jared and Julius, that God continues to heal them and touches them. Chris, that God protects him and strengthens him so he'll be able to come home, and that he gets to go outside this weekend. Remember Carrie, his health. Remember Gator Girl. As we know, she's in the hospital, so let's keep her in your prayers, that God reaches down and touches her. And we know that God answers prayers, that God gives the doctors the answer that they're looking for so she can be helped and feel better. Landon, the young gentleman that is going on the mission trip to Mexico, him and everyone in the group. Tina B for peace and strength. Frances for healing, and her family also for comfort and strength. And all of the unspoken prayer requests. Keep everyone in your prayers, because we know God has a plan, and in the end, God wins. Satan's throwing everything at us, health-wise, mentally, physically, but he knows his time's running out, and God wins in the end. And if God places someone on your heart or your mind, stop and say a little prayer, because God knows the reason, and he placed them there for a reason. And I love each and every one of y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow evening. And if you would you say a little prayer for my dad? Tomorrow he's going to get some more, another treatment. So the last one sort of knocked him off his feet a little bit. So I pray this one goes a little smoother. But I love each and every one of y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Good night. God bless.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking just straight, one outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be lonely